This is Kenny D, and you're watching Wolf Freeland Follow Kid. Make sure to subscribe.
Hello guys, what's up? This is Ron from Follow Kid, and today is just gonna be pretty much my first time ever doing a re-review. If I mean re-review, I'm just re-reviewing a show that I have already, either a movie or a show that I have already reviewed last year before, but I kind of decided to just do a re-review of the same show I have reviewed since a year back, over a year. So there's that one old cartoon 90s show, one of those retro shows that came out in the 90s that I have never gotten to watch and been a fan of since over a year ago, and I already became a fan of it. So anyway, today I'm gonna be re-reviewing Road Rovers. Yep, I am re-reviewing Road Rovers. Since I already became a fan of that show for over a year. I had the DVD since June 2019. I became a fan of it in July 1st or 2nd, I think, 2019. I'm not really sure, but I became a fan of that show a few days, just a couple of few days after I got the just a couple of days after I got the DVD, and watch I don't know how many episodes I watched, like 5 or 6 episodes per day, I think. I don't remember. But whatever, though. I mean, I really enjoyed the show, though, honestly. For those who's been a fan of that show for years, who used to grow up in the 90s, just for you guys, this is also going to be for you to remember the show. So, yeah. So Road Rovers came out, first aired in 1996, and they just ended it and canceled it during the cancellation in 1997. So I was born 2 years after the show was been canceled. So I recently found that show, I think it was back in March or April, last year. So I'm not really entirely sure. Yes. Okay. So even though the show haven't been never do a special release at all, especially during it was aired, and especially after it was canceled, and but in 2015 they finally made a DVD release, which is good. I can tell, because I remember watching the old quality, especially the animation, the AMV, YouTube, Road Rovers old quality, the old footage that they somehow recorded it. So, yeah. Anyway, yes. Let's just talk about the characters first in that show. So the characters, we got is Hunter, who was the main leader of the pack in the show. Now, Hunter is a golden retriever, who mixed or something. He's from the United States, who run speed and everything. And what's playful about him? He has his little ball, his tennis ball, and throws it, and he just runs and just catch it. So. And started catching it, and yeah, that was actually pretty cool. Yeah, he's great. He's really kind. Honestly, really kind Road Rover. Excuse me. Yeah, and next character is Colleen, who's a rough collie from the United Kingdom. She does kung fu, karate. Yeah, Colleen's a really beautiful, sexy and really cute Road Rover. Yeah, I will say, honestly, in my opinion. And by the way, she is definitely my favorite character in the show. So just to let you know, I don't know if you watched my top 3 favorite Road Rovers character video that I made a year ago. if you want to go check it out though, so I just made a video about that. So anyway, that's all I have to say about her. Next Road Rover is Blitz. He's a Doberman, I think that's how you pronounce that kind of dog. But yeah, he is from Germany. Who does his sharp teeth, sharp claws, and everything. Anytime he tries to get into, he usually like just be scared. He just usually he sometimes be like scared, be weak, especially like saying, "Oh, I'm not." Oh, just telling lies in order to save his own life, saying, "Oh, I'm not a Road Rover" or whatever. But yeah, I honestly really feel bad for him, though. I'm not. Yeah, there's probably some. I mean, there's probably some hatred in the fan base or fan fiction or whatever. But I would never. I never say something harsh about Blitz, though. Honestly, I just thought Blitz is an okay character in my opinion. Yeah, I never hate Blitz, honestly. But no, I never hated Blitz. But yeah. So yeah, Blitz is a really okay character though, in my opinion. I do like him, but I don't dislike him or hate him though. I do like him though. He's good. He's pretty okay character though. So just so you know. So that's pretty much all I have to say about Blitz. All right, next one is Exile, who's a husky from Siberian. I mean, a Siberian husky from Siberia. Or Russia or whatever. Yeah, he is a husky who does like heat vision, ice vision. Yes, I really agree that Exile is a really great character. I feel like there's a lot of people who like Exile so much though. Yeah, I'm not, but yeah, even though Exile is a really, I mean, some really great moments. Even say rude names about Blitz and everything. But yeah, I really will admit, Exile is a really cool character. So yeah. All right, next one is Shag. But yeah, Shag's a pretty alright character though. Honestly, I mean, he likes to eat. He doesn't help, honestly. He just gets scared, runs away, and just especially growling at, like, especially I remember that he growls at Blitz. That's all I had to tell you about. Yeah, Shag is nothing much of a special character for me though, but honestly, so yeah, he's alright character though. Next one is is not a humanoid dog Road Rover, who's actually been a regular dog, who's has to be stuck in that cart, is that we all know is Muzzle. So Muzzle was actually, oh, and by the way, speaking of, I forgot to tell you, Shag is actually from Switzerland, so I forgot all about that. But yeah, excuse me. Anyway, back to Muzzle. Yeah, Muzzle. His name was actually Scout, but now his name is Muzzle. So even though he muzzles to other villains up. But yeah, I kind of honestly feel bad for Muzzle, even though he has to stay in this cart for like, it's like he keeps someone like to a muzzle now for like, especially for the rest of the people, especially in the rest of people's lives. So, but yeah, but I do agree that Muzzle's a really special and important character for him. Though honestly, I kind of feel bad for him. So yeah, it's pretty much all I have to say about Muzzle. All right, next up, this character who's actually William F. Shepard, who's actually known as the master of the Road Rovers. So, yeah, with this white hair, this white glowy eyes. Yeah. If you remember watching the first episode, beginning that he said that he told all the dogs that they have been chosen as Road Rovers themselves. So, Yeah. Alright, next one is Professor Hubert. He's only in episode 4 though. He's pretty much the only scientist, well, not scientist, yeah, he's actually the scientist in the show, but yeah. Yeah, he's a bloodhound, like I said, he's a bloodhound, but he's a scientist, but, yeah, that's pretty much him, and next one, and last one I have to say is Persia. She's actually a hound, a commander of the Space Rovers. I mean, even though Colleen was the only female character in the show, there's also there's a Space Rovers who's a female named Persia. I mean, if you're not, I'm not sure if you remember her or if you don't know who she is. I mean, she's only in episode 12. I mean, heck, I mean, they didn't even give her so much attention in that show, honestly. But I mean, why? I mean, seriously. I mean, why can't they give? I mean, seriously, they should have gave her. They should have gave her lots of attention. Like even though if any of you don't remember her in that show, I'm not really sure. So, I mean, they didn't even give her so much attention. Like, well, I know I already said that, but I meant to say that they didn't. But I mean, she's only a space rover, or something from space. Like, you know. But yeah, that's. So it is I know it's a very disappointing, but yeah, pretty much. But that's pretty much all I have to say though. But yeah. But finally, let's get to the villains that we all know. So let's get to the main one, General Parvo, who's the main villain in the show. Yeah, the main enemy and the arch enemy of the Road Rovers. Yes, I know. I do know who, and I know that was he played by the same voice actor. That was actually Jim Cummings as Parvo, and I know Jim Cummings before. He also played like Tigger from Winnie the Pooh, and another one that I like that he also that he played as Dr. Robotnik or Dr. Eggman in Sonic Sat-Am show. But yeah. But like I said, General Parvo played by the same actor as Dr. Yeah, but I know Jim Cummings was the one who plays Dr. Robotnik from Sonic Sat-Am. So, but yeah, that's pretty much, I already discussed about Jim Cummings just like for my Sonic Sat-Am review of it. But yeah, but I already say something. But I already That's pretty much all I say about Parvo. And we got another villain named Groomer. Yes, yeah, Groomer is actually with Parvo. But yeah, I mean, nothing much to say about Groomer herself. So, but yeah, and they also have their Cano mutants. I mean, their dogs have some beastly these monster type creatures, like the bad ones, like the one General Parvo did. So yeah, you probably realize that General Parvo is actually a cat. Like if you watch, I forgot which episode it was, but if you find out about him though, I forgot which episode it was though, but. Oh, I forgot to mention, there's another villain named Captain Zachary Storm. That's actually another villain. He's in episode 2 and episode 12. But, yes, he's never been so much in that show, honestly, but, yeah. So, pretty much, yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say about the characters in the show, so, the plot, all I have to say that there's about, it's about 5 dogs, who wanted this machine turned to canine mutanoid dogs, human type, superheroes, and they, save the world and everything, and after they try to take over. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say about. Oh, and yeah, after they do that, the master usually say, "You all been really good dogs, good dogs." But yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say about the plot about the show. And what do I think of it? I always think Road Rovers is a really great, amazing show, though. Honestly, especially last year. Yeah, I cannot believe it's been over a year since I became a fan of that show. And speaking of that, this show is about 24 years old now. And next year, Road Rovers will be 25 years old next year. I'm not kidding. I mean, it's gonna be 25 years old in 2021. But yeah, in 2026, it will be 30 years old. But not joking. But I'm not. We don't know what will be, but I don't know. But yeah, Road Rovers, I never got to watch the show, but haven't until I first watched it off from YouTube last year. And even though the DVD, I still never heard of it by the time it came out on DVD. I found that DVD version came out in 2015. I mean, speaking of that, it never released separate episodes on VHS by the time after it was canceled. I mean, that would have been okay. That would have been good though. I mean, I would have had that like as a Road Rovers collection, but whatever though. Honestly, it's just what it is. Even though I saw a bunch of fan fiction of Road Rovers, especially last year, and yeah, and there's also a costume. I'm not kidding. I don't know. There's actually a Hunter costume, a Colleen costumes, and some other Road Rovers costumes I saw that I don't remember what else I saw. So, I mean, off of Google Images. So, yeah, they look kind of disturbing, but I mean, heck, I don't know if I'm not sure this is like a I'm not sure they ever showed that as a bumper on it when they used to have it on air. I'm not really sure though. So I know there's some old fans out there who knows, but I don't know. But they never. But that's something sucks that they never made. There's no. I mean, they never make something special for Road Rovers. Like there's no existent special like for this show. Like for this show. Like no toys, no action figures, no play sets, no Lego sets, no plush toys, no pop figure things, with the big head with the little body, but no, they don't make those either. Like no books, no storybooks, no comic books, no chapter books, no coloring books, no video games, and no board games. Nothing. But yeah, I already know the shows have already lasted 1 season and 13 episodes, but that's just it. But yeah, I already found out that Warner Bros. Didn't care about Road Rovers, but heck, at least I always loved the show a lot myself, so especially to you guys and for all the other fans and older fans, especially M2 Thornton 83. But heck, I really hope he sees this. Yeah, I have a feeling that he's probably gonna make a 25th anniversary, but that's what I'm gonna do because I'm gonna make a 25th anniversary next year for Road Rovers. But yeah, they're not gonna. Yeah, I mean, even though speaking of the show, I mean, I did make a video. I did make 3 videos about Road Rovers 2020, but that sadly didn't happen. I mean, especially as there's some other, different voice actors going to replace from the older voice actors. But yeah, especially Mark Campbell was going to replace as Blitz. So, I mean, that didn't work that way though. But heck, I know that didn't happen though, because it was not a real page though, but yeah, how I know is that I looked at the Warner Bros. Website, but I saw nothing about Road Rovers 2020, so But yeah, I guess it's trying to trick us or something, but whatever. Yeah, but you can watch the show though. Honestly, you can watch it on like probably on digital, especially like Amazon Video or something, or iTunes, especially on DVD. But what's bad about the DVD that it doesn't have the Russian name sequence that Colleen, Exile, and Blitz doing the Russian name dancing, doing the sequence and all that. But they didn't put that on the DVDs because that I think there's some parents complain that they just cussed or something, but that's not even that. It was actually a Russian name song, though, honestly. I mean, not Russian name. It was actually a Russian name, honestly, from Exile. So, yeah, I just don't understand why would they say that in that scene, but who knows? I mean, hold on. But yes, I do have it on DVD. Here it is. Yeah, since I made a review on it, or since I already made a review on it, I never showed you the DVD, but here it is. Yeah, it's good since I made it on DVD though, even though I never heard of it until by the time it came out on DVD. So, but yeah, I mean speaking of the Russian name sequence, that's why I kind of wish they should make like an uncut DVD and Blu-ray re-release. But no. Yeah. I wish they can though, but no. Yeah. I just thought it'd be really cool to have like a proper like re-release Blu-ray, but maybe not. Maybe, I don't know. But no. So yeah, plus they never released it on Netflix, which is kind of a bummer, so but yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say about the show, though. Honestly, like I said, since I actually like the show just because there's dogs and everything. So, like like the good action and everything with other personalities, like what they're saying. But yeah, that's what I like about the show, and especially the action. Yeah, I'm really glad I watched this. From YouTube and on the whole series on DVD, since I never got to watch it on television. And yes, Road Rovers is definitely one of my favorite shows since last year. It already became one of my favorite shows though, but so just being honest. So, and speaking of Road Rovers, even though it was made by Warner Bros. There was another Warner Bros. Cartoon that came out a few years before Road Rovers, which was 1993. This anime show called Animatiax, which it has like 4 or 5 seasons, or I don't know, but the show was ran from 1993 through 1998. So Animatiax, it seemed like a really fun show though, and yes, it is a very popular show, but it looks really fun though. So speaking of Animatiax, that show got a reboot. I think it was like a couple of days ago, but it is now available on Hulu. And yeah, so Animatiax, yeah, that show got a reboot. And yeah, I heard of it, but never watched it. But I can't believe that Road Rovers never got a reboot. And I know next year the Road Rovers is going to be 25 years old, which is next year. So I know it's already been 24 years since Road Rovers has been on aired. But yeah. And yeah, hopefully someday Road Rovers will have a return combat or a reboot, but just maybe. I just hope it will though, but I don't know. Just maybe. I will admit it. So how I able to watch Road Rovers is that I found some of the clips from an old Animash or AMV videos off from YouTube, and that's how I found Road Rovers, and I also watched one of the clips from that. And then I got the DVD, and I got the DVD version, and I started watching the whole thing. Yeah, I was still 19 when I watched the whole series. Yeah, I was still 19 right before I turned 20. I was almost 20 years old when I first watched the whole series of that show. So which is actually a very last part as a teenager. And right now I'm currently 21 years old. So that's why. That was pretty much my very late teens that I still was when I watched it last year. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. And this show, I will give it a 10 out of 10 because of the characters, the storylines, the action, animation, voice cast, everything. Yep. I know some of them don't make sense, or I know some of the moments probably don't make sense, especially with the like a couple of mistakes and everything. But well, who cares? I mean, I like the show a lot, though, honestly. So it's just me. Yeah. So yeah, I remember. I remember. Saw one of the clips from that show from online, like especially from an Animash videos. But yeah, that's actually pretty much how I saw it, how I be able to. Whoever used to grow up on the show, I really hope you are watching this. Like for the older fans, yeah, especially M1383. I really hope he's watching this because he's a huge fan of he's a huge fan of Road Rovers. And speaking of him, I remember watching one of his videos about the show, saying that there's about one or two episodes never been on aired before it was canceled. So I guess it was meant to be like a 15 episodes in one season, but instead it's about like 13 episodes. So, or maybe I'm wrong, or I really don't know, guys. I don't know. For whoever used to watch that show before or grew up on the show, just please let me know if I'm right or wrong, or just correct me if I'm wrong, honestly. So, but yeah, so just want to ask you, so, or just telling you, but yeah. So yeah, anyway, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe. See you guys in the next video, and hope you guys have a great day. Stay safe, and happy Halloween. And yes, today's Halloween right now, so I really hope you guys have a great Halloween. And yes, so as always, Wolf Freeland Follow Kid signing out.